Hello there and welcome. My name is Linda and this is my channel Linda T70. Really good to have your company today. Thank you so much if you are a regular viewer and subscriber who support me, and also if you're new, just happen to have found my channel. I hope you like the content and will come back again and see me. Christmas is now out of the way. We're now on Monday the 30th of December, so this year is on its way out. Some will say thank goodness and others will probably lament that. Thank you very much. I know I'm starting with a lot of thank yous, but I honestly do appreciate all your comments, especially over the last week that you've made about my video. I know everyone's been busy doing things and probably aren't watching YouTube as much as they might normally do, but you've been very kind about the Christmas market video. I've got to say though, I'm not going to go on about this in any more videos, but the lady that wrote the original comment that I was questioning whether, you know, she suggested I shouldn't have put it up, and because of the occurrences in the other Christmas market in another part of Germany, and they just clashed with when I put my video up. Of course, that was dreadful, and there were fatalities, and I am so sorry that that it caused anyone any offence. But she did come back to me and apologised for you know, bringing the subject up and saying the things she did, which was said in good, you know, she wasn't being horrible. She just said, well, she didn't like the video because it wasn't very good, which I completely agree with her about. There's no question about that. It was a bit amateur, but it was just all we could sort of cobble together just at the last minute. And but you know, I want people to be able to speak to me and say things. It's just sometimes I'm not sure whether I'm going down the right route with my channel, so that's why I check with my viewers and ask you the question. Maybe I shouldn't do certain things. It's not just this video, it's other videos, but anyway, it's all water on the bridge now. But thank you for all the words of support, and thank you to the lady that wrote the excuse me, the original comment, for coming back and talking to me again. She's a regular viewer and she always makes nice comments about my videos, so I didn't want to upset her in any way, but I just wanted to know that I was going down the right route. That's why I brought the subject up. Anyway, that's an end to it, so thank you for all of that. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. I know not everyone celebrates it. I know not everybody likes it for sad reasons and just general reasons. I have to say, I've had one of the best Christmases in my adult life for, you know, a long time. I wouldn't say it's the best, because I think the best Christmases are when your own children are small and you see their little faces in the morning and, you know, opening their presents and that type of thing. But now we have, you know, another generation of family. All good, and of course going to the Christmas market really kick-started it off for me this year. It just got you into the Christmas spirit 2 weeks before, and that's what we want. We don't want to be drudging through Christmas and drudging up to it, like, oh God, I've got to go and buy some more wrapping paper or whatever it might be. Yeah, so that was a brilliant way of starting the holidays. And just to give you a little, if you know, some of you will be interested, some of you will skip through this bit, but so we did the Christmas markets, then we came back, and then a few days after that we had my son's 40th birthday, which was a real, you know, a really enjoyable party. It went as well as it could have gone. Then a couple of days after that we had Christmas Eve. I think there's something in the middle there that I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, it was the just before Christmas Eve, because two of my grandchildren have other celebrations other than Christmas in their life, so we didn't see them on Christmas Day, other religious celebrations. So they were the two children that you saw on my food tasting one, my little Cora and Rafi, so we saw them on the 23rd and gave them their presents, which was nice. And then Christmas Eve my family went, there were 13 of us actually, going to the cinema, and we saw Paddington in Peru, which was very good. I'm not sure if I don't think I could have covered this in my last video because I didn't put one out, did I? Oh, I can't remember. We saw Paddington in Peru, and I have to say, you know, you don't have to have seen all the other Paddington films to have enjoyed it. It was a good film. It's quite long, but it was good, and you know, well shot and everything. You know, the special effects and things are great. In films are great now, aren't they? So that was very good. That was Christmas Eve. Christmas Day we had our Christmas lunch out. Amazing dinner. If I've said any of this before, I do apologise, but our Christmas Eve dinner out to a pub was absolutely fantastic. I was amazed because I didn't expect the food to be wonderful, because Christmas is busy. Kitchens in restaurants and pubs are busy. The staff probably don't want to be there, but it was absolutely excellent. We all enjoyed that. Came back to our house Christmas night, played a few games. Boxing Day went to my daughter's. One of my daughters, she put on a lovely spread, and there was loads of us there again. So that was nice. So we basically saw, I think this is the first Christmas we've seen all of our grandchildren on, albeit maybe separate days. Yesterday was mine and current husband's wedding anniversary, so that was Sunday, and we went out again for dinner, and and we had a lovely meal, and that was really nice as well. That was our 19th wedding anniversary, which I think that's not bad for a second time around marriage, is it? Because my first one was 20 something years. I'd been with my my previous husband, you know, for longer than the time we were married, but it was 20 something years that we were married, and then now married to somebody for 19. So you know, you can't say I'm not a trier, can you? So so it's been really nice. And then Christmas, no, hang on, what am I doing? So we're now the 30th of December, and then we were going to go and do something on New Year's Eve, but now we're going to go to my other daughter's for New Year's Day, so I'm looking forward to that. And then I've got my two granddaughters staying at the weekend, and so I want to get most of my Christmas decorations down, because I'm so sick of them, to be honest, especially when you put them up early, like I have done the last couple of years since I've been doing YouTube channel. And I mean, I still like the fairy light thing, but it's just all the, you know, the trees got to go, because Father Christmas has been and gone. We've got no need for the Christmas trees we've got around. Still got my little, I haven't lit it up this morning, but I shall put the Christmas tree and the baubles away. I'll leave some up. I like to leave something up till 12th night. I think we can start getting some of this down, so I might do that Thursday before I get the girls' room ready for them. Anyway, hope you all had a great Christmas. Hope everyone stayed well, because there's nothing worse than people being poorly at Christmas. I think we did quite well in our family this year. Usually there's somebody that can't come to things because of they're not feeling too well, but I think a couple of people had colds, but flu, you know. Everyone was good for Christmas, and let's hope that continues into the new year. I got some lovely things for Christmas, much appreciated from my family, because as I always have said, you know, leading up to Christmas, I don't really need anything. I don't really want anything, and some people go through all their Christmas presents, and I don't really like that, because I don't know, especially if you get really fancy, expensive things, and I think it sometimes makes you feel other people who perhaps haven't got anyone to buy them anything, or makes you feel a bit bad. But having said that, I will show you one thing that I'm quite impressed with, which you might be interested in. And I just wanted to also show you, I got, you know, my thing was to make some Lego flowers, start doing some Lego, and I said this last year, and my son for my birthday bought me the little red flower thing. I don't know if it's meant to be, well, those things that on your, can't think what the name of the flower is, honestly, I'm terrible, but I did get two. My daughter and my son each bought me a Lego flower to do for the new year. This one's still got the price on, which I'm trying to get off. My son got me this one, so I just thought I'd show you that. So It's this is 8+. Now the last one I did was 8+, and one of my granddaughters who is 8, she had to help me with it. So I'm going to try and do this on my own, because I mean, it's Lego, how difficult can it be? So anyway, I've got this, and you can, on this one, you can, this is the creator range. Mind you, this doesn't say that. Anyway, forget I just said that. So you've got, as it says here, you've got 3 different things you can make. So that's quite good, isn't it? Because, well, it just is. So you've got flowers in a watering can, you've got flowers in a boot, and this is, oh, it's little birds. It's like parrots or something. Can you see that? So I've got a choice of 3 things I can make, or I can obviously dismantle them and put another one together. I'm really pleased with that. So that was from my son. And my daughter got me this. This is Lego branded as well, and it's called the Botanical Collection Wildflower Bouquet. Now, I'm sure lots of you have done these, so you have to tell me if they're easy or not. I'm a bit worried because this says 18+. So, by the way, I'm using my phone today, so I don't know if everything's back to front. I've given up with my camera for the time being because I've fiddled about with the thing no end, and it still looks like it's midnight when I'm taking a film. So if anyone's got any idea of how these cameras, you can, I've gone and I've tried to change the exposure. I've watched various videos on this. This is a Sony ZV-1F or something. There's a good little camera, and I've done all the things that everyone says to do, but I can't seem to get it to be any brighter. And I mean, I can see that this isn't massively bright, but I think you can see my face okay. But anyway, I don't know. I'll have another think about this and maybe use it next time. But yeah, so to get back to this, and this is the Lego Wildflower Bouquet, as I say, and it says for 18+, 939 pieces. And so you make the flowers and then you put them in a vase of your choice. Box is quite nice though, isn't it? It all carries it on. Oh no, it doesn't. It's just, I'm talking rubbish, aren't I? I thought the thing was carried on, but it's not. But it's yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm a bit worried I might not be up to the task if it's for actual grown-ups rather than kids, but hey ho. So those were lovely. And I'll tell you something else I got, which caused great excitement on Christmas evening. My daughter, let me just show you this basket. Make a noise, sorry. Oh, we're okay. My other daughter, well, one of my other daughters, she put together a hamper for me and her dad. And it was in this basket, which is quite a big basket, as you can see. Look, see, holding it up against my big head. Now, I don't know for sure where she got any of this from, but this is the sort of basket that you can actually, it's a proper size thing that you can use for other things. And I might use it for the blankets that I've got in this corner over here. They're behind the tree. I don't know if you can see them. Oh, whoop. Rather than have them folded up there, I might use this for putting the blankets in. But that was filled to the brim with stuff, and lots of lovely things. So thank you so much to her, and she took the trouble to go and buy all the individual bits. Absolute stacks of food. There was some wine and some beer in it. She knows us well. But one of the things that was in it, and I just want to show you because we were quite taken with this. So it's a cheese board. Now, I don't know where she got the food from. I'm guessing it was probably Aldi or Lidl, but I don't really shop in there myself. I know they do lovely food, don't get me wrong, but there's not one kind of locally conveniently for me. I'd have to drive further than I do for Sainsbury's, and to me, to drive further to buy food to save you a bit of money is, you know. But having said that, I know that they do different types of food and it's all good quality and so on. So I'm not knocking it, I just don't go there. And she got this now. I don't know if this came from one of those shops. I'm just guessing. But anyway, it's a Von Chef bamboo cheese board. So that's the box. And it's really good because it comes when you open the box, because we had a little play with this on Christmas night. Lots of you might have this already. So it's a wedge shape, but the magic is, I had to do it while I'm, hold on, hang on a minute. So you kind of open it out and then this bit comes out as well. And look at this, it's got all these cute little, so I know I'm not doing this terribly well. It's got all these cute little cheese knives and a fork in there. And then, I mean, that's going to look, because when we go, I think I'll take it when we go to her house on New Year's Day, because we're going to take some of the cheeses that came in the hamper, because there was loads, and I don't think we're going to eat them by the time they go off. So, yeah, I'll just open this out a bit more for you. I know I'm not very good at showing things. So can you see? I think that's really cute. And we were all, I mean, that's quite good engineering. I don't know how much it was or anything. And I'm only guessing that she got it from the shop that she bought the food from. And I'm not even entirely sure where that was. But it's not really very much help. I mean, if anyone is desperate for one of these, put it in the comments and I'll ask her where she got it from. But it's just so nice, isn't it? And it's not going to take up loads and loads of room. And sometimes, because me and current husband do like a few cheese and crackers and things, that's quite stylish, isn't it? I thought it was really stylish. So I just thought I'd show you those couple of things because I was impressed with them for whatever reason. Now, Christmas is over and done with, so I'm just going to move all this out of the way because I've put my notes underneath. We do take this seriously, you know. I thought I'd have a little bit of a chat about the year I've had on YouTube. And oh, before I do that, my Secret Santa present was from my grandson, and this is the grandson that I would normally pick up from school once a week. I've spoken to you about him a lot, and apparently his mum said as soon as he got my name in the drawer, he said, I know what I'm going to get for Nan. So he got me a colouring book and a set of Crayola. I've opened them out because I've started colouring in the book. I just pick up a handful here of, oh dear, she says, because I've mixed them all up with some other stuff now. The pastels, Crayola pastels. So just to show you, I mean, I'm not good at colouring, but, you know, just to show you, I've just started doing one on the front of the book. So that's really cute. And I was thrilled with that because I thought he knows his Nan, doesn't he? So bless him. Thank you, Reese. So yeah, I thought I'd just have a quick look about the and see which of my videos have been the most popular this year, just for my interest. I don't know whether you're interested or not, but again, you can fast forward this bit if you want to. So by far and away, the most popular video I did was the bra fitting one, which, I mean, that has consistently done very well. And I don't really know why, because this is sort of part of my thing. I don't know why some videos do better than others. Well, I will explain that a bit better. But the bra fitting one, it's not as though I, you know, had a successful bra fitting, because I didn't. It was a bit of a moany old video, really. And it's not as though I'm any sort of expert about bra fittings, but that one has had well over 12,000 views, which is, so that's been by far and away my most popular video. For my videos, they don't all, obviously people don't always watch them as soon as they're released. People go back to them or they just stumble on them later. And if I've got over 1,000 videos, 1,000 views, I consider that quite lucky. That's quite successful for me. So I did. I'm not going to bother reading all these out to you, but I did the top. What is it? 9 videos. So the bra fitting video was the most popular, and then number two was a peacocks. Number three was a Bon Marché haul. Number four was B&M and Home Bargains. And 5 was new look. So and number 6 was my first Q&A that I did. And as I say, these won't have all happened on the day or 2 days after they came out. This would have happened over time, because sometimes when people find you and they like your videos, they go back and watch all of your sort of catalogue, don't they, of everything you've done. So I just wrote down anything that was over 2,000 views, which for me is good. Now I'd love them to have more views. I don't know why I don't get the views, but you know, I know that you that watch me regularly like my videos, and I really appreciate that you tell me about that. I also did 2 collaborations this last year. One was with the lovely transatlantic housewife, so that's Busy Bee Marie. She's lovely, and she quite often comments on my videos. Tina's Talk Time, Geordie Grandma, and Maria Crocker, all lovely ladies, and we all wish Geordie Grandma, so that's Karen, good luck with for the new year with her husband being so poorly. And I know it's been difficult for her over the last few months, as I'm sure lots of people out there watching us have been, you know, in similar situations when, you know, a spouse or a family member gets ill, and it's just a struggle, isn't it? A real struggle, and the help's not out there for lots of people. The other one I did was with the lovely Angela, whose channel is Wraparound Plus, and Angela's also, as you will know if you watch her, she's had some sadness happen, which it stops her making as many videos as she might like. But yeah, she's lovely, and I chat to her quite a bit off of YouTube as well. And the other one who I chat to just, you know, privately is Imi from Number One Ladies Club. As you know, I've kind of tried to champion her a bit, because she was a very slow starter, but she's gaining lots and lots of views and subscribers now, so great. Also Jean from Nanny Gino. I like watching her. She's a newbie, and we have a little chat sometimes. Yeah, there's a few of the newer channels out there that have come along sort of since I've been doing YouTube, which is only a bit, you know, like 15 months or something. And I do like doing it, and I'd like to get more views, and I'd like to get more subscribers. It's, you know, you get a few and then they unsubscribe from you, and you think, oh, what am I doing wrong? But I mean, you know, you are what you are, aren't you? And not everyone's going to like you. So there we are. But I have enjoyed it, and I thank you so much for all your support. I can't say it enough, really, because it does bring me joy, and I do enjoy doing my channel. Now, the other thing I was going to talk to you about was, so they're basically my highlights of the year. How with Christmas in mind, I mean, the TV. What did you watch at Christmas? If you're in the UK, I mean, it's just the endless rubbish, isn't it? I know it's easy for us to say, and we say, oh, it wasn't like this in the 70s, which it wasn't. You know, TV was a different thing. We've now got all these streaming services. You can watch you know, various different channels to subscribe to. You can, you know, you watch on your phone, you watch on your tablet. It's just not like sitting around with the family on a Sunday evening or a Christmas day and having good quality stuff. I tell you what I was a bit disappointed with. I was a bit disappointed, perhaps that's not the right word, but the BBC, well, everyone, even ITV, was banging on about the Gavin and Stacey special, the last one. And I like Gavin and Stacey. I think I've watched probably most of it. I don't continually watch the reruns or anything. I've watched some episodes more than once because maybe there's been nothing else on, and I think it's a good programme. but I was, and the hype around the Christmas special. Oh, it's the last one ever. There's going to be twists and turns. I can't tell you what's going to happen, but there's, it's going to be really exciting, really interesting. Maybe be a bit unexpected. Everyone, James Corden and Ruth Jones were on everything, and going on about it. And I was I thought there'd be a bit more to it, really. It was all right. I did, it was a bit funny, and some of the people in it were a bit. I mean, I don't think there was any laugh out loud moments in there, and certainly not for me. But current husband and I were watching it after it was transmitted, I think late on Christmas night, and he said, "Oh, I can tell you what's going to happen here." Blah 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 blah. And I said, "Yeah, I think you're right," and that's exactly what happened. There was no twists and turns. It was just basically a story that it had an ending, but you just wonder if it was as great as it was made out to be. But you couldn't move for blooming Gavin and Stacey everywhere. And when some of the trailers of stuff coming up, the traitors. Now, I know lots of people like that. I watched the last series, got a bit bored halfway through, to be quite honest, because I don't really like reality stuff very much. But that people love it, don't they? They're going to keep that going for the next 40 years unless something happens, aren't they? We did have the Strictly Christmas thing on in the background, because that's another thing. You can't move for Strictly and the people that are on it. Everything it goes on about Strictly, whatever channel. It doesn't have to be BBC. ITV are guilty of it as well. And it was on, we were doing a quiz, and it was on the TV in the background. I've never watched the Christmas Day one before, because that's supposed to be a celebrity one. No, it's all celebrities, isn't it? Well, anyway, the one that they have on Christmas Days. I'm not really that keen on the actual programme. I get bored watching it. We tend to sort of not watch a lot of the actual Saturday episode, but I'm quite curious to see who gets knocked out, and that's enough for me, because on the Sunday one that's televised on Sunday, you can see a bit, like a minute or half a minute of what they did, and then you can see where they are, and then you can see who gets knocked out. That's the only interesting bit to me. I can't be bothered watching 4 Sambas and 3 waltzes. It's just not my thing. But that's been going forever, hasn't it? It'll probably be going till I'm pushing up the daisies, because people like dancing, don't they? Which, is each to their own. And the other disappointing thing was all the days leading up to Christmas, all the stuff that's sort of advertised, and you think, oh, yeah. Then when it comes to it, when you're on the day, and there's just one film after another. They put on a kids' film in the morning, then perhaps another kids' film, then followed by something that's a bit more adult film, and that's it. That's all that there was. And given that we've got so many streaming services that where you can watch all these films anyway, there's nothing there that you've not seen before or had an opportunity to see. So it's all a bit tedious. I mean, it's all designed really to make you not watch the telly, really, I think, isn't it? And just do something with your family, which is fair enough. I'm having a bit of a moan here, aren't I? What else have I got to tell you? Dogs were very pleased with their Christmas presents. I've got a photo I've taken of my dog with a stick man chewing that, so I might put that up on my thumbnail if I think about it. Next year, I know a lot of YouTubers sit here and say, right, next year I'm going to change this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do something else. I don't know really what to do that's different. What I know that one of my YouTube's friends said to me that you've got to find your niche and stick to it. And to me, my niche is in my brain. I think I do, because my niche is older people, because I'm 71. And when I started watching YouTube, I found that there weren't, apart from fashion, there weren't really any makeup. And I'm not really, I mean, I'm interested in fashion up to a point that I like to wear things that look all right and nice on me, and but I'm not constantly buying clothing, and I'm not really fussed about, I mean, I was going to say not fussed about makeup. Of course I wear makeup, I always have and I always will, while I can get the old thing up there without poking my eye out. but it's not, you know, making yourself look younger and all these treatments and stuff. I don't know. I think a lot of it is, it's just, I mean, I put makeup on so I don't look as scary as I do without it, but it's not a massive interest. And there's loads of older YouTubers that do that and they do it well, and I don't because I'm not that interested. If you say to me, can you do a video about this, this and this, I will try and do it or incorporate it. And if it's really not my thing, I will explain to you why. I know that people have asked me about charity, going to more charity shops, and I will do that. My friend that I go and do that with, she's the one that's been poorly. She's just about to finish her radiotherapy treatment the end of this week, so you know, she's been such a trooper going through all that, and when she's feeling a bit better, well, perhaps we'll go out, and I've already suggested, and we will go out and have a look round together. She's got to get her, you know, get herself back to wanting to do things like that. I've got another friend of mine who might be doing something with in the new year, perhaps January, February. That'll be a bit more craft based or sewing based. As I say, God loves a drawer. I'm not really any good at all this stuff, but I'll, you know, try. But if there's anything you want me to do that's you know, maybe a bit different or talk about, I've still thinking about the waspy thing. I've picked out some information that I kept that was sent to me, and I thought I'd talk about that. I don't think today's the right day to do it, but I think I might, if you're interested. I did ask you before and a few people said yes. I don't want to sort of just sit here and moan and preach or anything at you. I want to be, you know, I'm here for you, isn't it? You know, there's no point me sitting here just pleasing myself all the time. I want to do what my viewers who have stuck with me for a long time want me to do. If you want me to do more fashion hauls, I will, but I can only do that really as and when I want to buy stuff. I don't see anything to be gained in just sending away for a load of stuff, trying it on and then sending it all back again, because I don't really want it in the first place. But and as I say, there's loads of us that do fashion and beauty, so but let me know your views on these things, if you don't care. Some people say, I just like listening to your chat. You're the only people that do. No one in my family does. You know, that's fine. I like to sit and have a chat with all of you, because it's nice to find people that kind of, you know, like-minded people. I've always been in my life somebody that, you know, I've always had friends, don't get me wrong, but I've never really fitted in with a lot of people my own age. My friends have always tended to be, apart from my school friends who were the same age as me, I've tended to buddy up with people that were a bit younger. I don't know. I think I've been eyed with suspicion by old people. I don't know, it's weird, isn't it? But I mean, it's probably rubbish, but that's how I've always felt. But I know that a lot of you are my age and older and a bit younger, and you know, it's great to have you, you know, looking forward to my videos. What else? I think that's probably it for today. I've got to take my dogs out in a minute. I don't know, there's usually one scurrying around in here because they expect to go out at midday, you know, during the morning. So today is Monday, so this video should go up on Tuesday, tomorrow, and then Friday I'll come back and I'll have another chat with you about something. I don't really know what yet. If you put something in the comments that you want me to do, otherwise it'll just be, you know, sort of winging it really. Did I say this is on my phone, and it keeps going a bit light and dark. I don't know if that will work, or I don't know. I'm just really hopeless, aren't I? I don't know. There's all these old ladies out there much older than me, and they turn out pretty good videos all the time. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, hopefully, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how it looks. If it's that bad, I can do all this again, can't I? Right, so that's Christmas covered. Looking back at things. Let me know if you've had a favourite video. It's probably the bra one, isn't it? Because everybody seems to watch that. Yeah, let me know if you've had a favourite video that you've liked. I do try on the niche thing. I was going on to say my niche, I think, is my age group of people, but I do try and do varied videos within it. I do try and do, I know a lot of it is perhaps talking about me and my life, but I mean, what else have we got to talk about really? My sister, the thing with my sister, my opinions on things. I think when I was in that magazine, I did a video about that, didn't I? Things that I think other things that I think other people might find interesting. But I do try and do a varied amount within my sort of. It's just stuff about me, isn't it? And this is what my channel's about, isn't it? About me and connecting with you. So anyway, I'm going to shut up now because I keep going on. Hope you like my bamboo cheese board. Hope you like my Lego. Thank you again for all the support. I sincerely wish everyone a fantastic new year. I know we say this to everybody, as people. We wish everyone and their dog a happy new year, don't we? Even complete strangers, people in shops. And that's all you can do, isn't it? Because very often it isn't. We never know what's around the corner. Not only in our personal lives, but in our, in just life in globally. Over Christmas, there's been some horrible things happening around the world. There's been a couple of air crashes, and I mean, as if that's not bad enough, whatever day it happens, but over the Christmas period, so all we can do is hope that we stay okay, our families stay okay, and the world just improves, don't we? So on that on that cheery note, happy Christmas to you. Thank you for your support. I will see you in January, which will be the 3rd. Yes, I'll have to, that'll be the day my granddaughter's coming over, so I need to get a wriggle on about sorting that out. And you take care, lots of love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now. Just wanted to show you, this is the cute little card that I got for my anniversary from a current husband. And just to show you one he got me, I got him rather, sorry. So he got me this one and I got him that one. That's never happened before.